Hi TransByDef, it's Jenna. The topic this week that was chosen by our viewers is faith, family, and friends, and I'm going to jump right into this. Faith, for me, is more of a spiritual thing, and it's not just a religious type of thing. Faith is faith in people, faith in myself, faith in everything that goes on around me. If you look at it from a spiritual aspect, I am connected and part of everything that is going on this planet. I don't want to, I was raised Catholic, hated the church. My mother would drop me off at the front door and I would run out the side door the minute she drove away because she didn't go. But there was lots of hypocrisy that I was able to pick up, in the 10-year-old age bracket, 9-year-old age bracket, 8-year-old age bracket, and there seemed, it was do as I say type of stuff, and the church was involved in politics, and it just for me it was a bunch of bull. But I was raised in by a mother in a family that I was dysfunctional, but my mom was really good about me. I don't know so much my younger siblings since I was the oldest. My mom was really good about me checking out other religions. I had been to temple, I had been to Presbyterian, Methodist, I had been to different denominations and got exposed to that. So I have an acceptance and tolerate other religions. If it's working for you, that's fine. The problem that I have in religious portion of faith is that a lot of times, not all, but a lot of times, it's used for people manipulation, and or crimes are done in the name of God and Allah, and all. The whole thing is just it's been managed by man, and man is not the best at things at times. So as far as faith goes, I am spiritual. To me, that means that I exist at a higher level. I don't need religion, organized religion in my life. For those that want it, go have at it. But keep it to yourself. I'm not interested. I accept and wish you the best. My faith is more in taking care of myself and doing the right thing. That I'm faithful to how I treat other people and how. Oh, come here, Angel. I'm sorry, Angel wanted to come up. How I tolerate other people, and that I'll do the right thing and they'll do the right thing by me. And I think that we're all connected to this planet. If you want to call it an energy or a higher spirit, whatever you want to call it, I think that we're all a part of this, and the fact that we deny it is kind of ludicrous. I mean, we're all tied into this. The movie Avatar kind of drove that home with me. I mean, it's a good movie. It was fun. It was good entertainment. And how the Na'vi were all connected to that. I don't think that's what we're all connected to the planet. I don't think that's what the producers had in mind. There's, right away people take it off on Native Americans, but for me, I just think that we are connected, on a spiritual level, which would be my faith in that connection. Family, for me, being trans, family has been difficult. My mom knew that I was different when I was younger, and she knew I had an issue. I wasn't, I hung with the neighborhood kids and stuff, and did the things that my birth gender told me I should do. And but a lot of times I would gravitate to play with the neighborhood girls. There was 5 girls that lived across the street and 2 next to them, or 2 or 3 next to them. So I lived in a predominantly high neighborhood of girls. And so I would gravitate that way. The guys seemed to be always getting in trouble or something rough, and I just, that wasn't me. I was small, and I wasn't big, and I didn't like the chance that I might get hurt or something. I was fearful of that. But, my family's a disappointment. My mom, even though she gets me, she gets it. She's in denial, like, hoo-hoo, big denial. My stepdad and I are close. I love the man. He's been really good to my mom. And he's always maintained a connection with me where we communicate with each other, via email on almost a daily basis. So I love that bond with him. I enjoy our conversations on the phone. My siblings, I can't say so much of the same. They pretty much, keep away from me. I have a half sister that does pay a little bit of attention, but I think it's more for her own interest in what I am or what I'm doing. I don't know. I don't even try to figure out what that is. But my family's a disappointment. For the ones that tolerate me, they tolerate me from a distance. And I think it's just out of the fact that I'm family and nothing more, not trying to figure out who I am or why I tick the way I do. My sister that's 2 years younger than me, she has a son who lives out in Wyoming now, and when I came out, he told her, now I get Uncle, my old name, now I get Uncle, and now it all makes sense to me. So, so there's, they could open up their hearts and minds if they wanted to, because the indicators are there, but they choose not to. And to be honest with you, I don't give a rat's ass what they think or what they'll do or not do. This isn't their life, it's my life, and I will do with it as I please. I have children. My daughter lives with me, and my granddaughter lives with me. And I have a son that's a rainbow warrior that any parent would be proud of, But my other 2 boys don't talk to me, so they're lost. So maybe someday they'll come around, and maybe they won't. But family's difficult when you transition. One of the things that you're told is when you come out is, expect the unexpected, because when you try to figure out who's with you and who's against you, it never plays out the way you thought it would. And in family instances, that's very true. And with friends, the same thing. I don't waste. I wrote once on an article for Donna Rose on a piece about coming out in the workplace that don't waste time trying to figure out, when you set this course of action, don't waste time trying to figure out who's with you and against you, because I said, you're never gonna be right, and you might as well just go out and eat some cold ice cream, freeze your teeth, get a head numb, because you never can figure that out. So, family are much like friends, but they are different. And when it comes to friends, today, I have a really good childhood friend that I think I've mentioned in some of my past videos over the years, Mark and Debbie, and they have stayed the storm, and he's a piece of my heart. They get it. They're spot on. They made the transition to this gender with me, and for that I am eternally grateful. Other friends that I have are that knew me in the past keep their distance somewhat, communicate with me or not. Some do, some don't. The friends, that meet me today are meeting the person that's the best of all my life experiences. I'm a happy person, I'm a content person. I used to be an angry alpha male, and because I was miserable, everybody was going to be miserable. So the friends I have today that have made this journey with me and have become my friends, or like the Firehouse, have stayed with me, they keep their distance to a certain extent. But the people that meet Jenna today and befriend Jenna, whether they know I had a past or not, are true friends. Those are the people that accept me 100%. And the little word gender is so small, and the difference between male and female is microscopically small, even smaller than that. And it's still so powerful and strong when it's embedded in a mind. And I think that part of my friendships are, post-transition are able to get by that easier. I know it is for me. I don't out myself to people that don't know me in public so much, unless I have to for a reason, or it's for a school, or TransByDef, or something like that. But I'm happy with my lot and where I'm at today. In the beginning when I was transitioning, I spent a lot of time worrying about, the friends and family, especially the friends and the work, co-workers that I had to deal with. I mean, that was just a very, very stressful time. But, so many people say in their videos about coming out, it gets better, and it gets better. So I hope you all have a great week. I'm looking forward to all the other hosts. We had a super week last week, and the topic for the coming week looks interesting. So we're really set and ready to answer your questions and to fill in your request. So peace. Have a great week. Take care. Bye.